The other day, I was sitting on the beach here in Jamaica, enjoying the ocean and just chilling out, just taking a moment when a Rasta man approached me. Now, if you've spent any amount of time in Jamaica or any other Caribbean island for that matter, excuse me, you know people are always selling something: fruit, crafts, herbs, remedies, and in this case, bitters. He started telling me about these bitters he had made from various bushes and herbs. He explained all the benefits, what they were good for, and how they could help cleanse and strengthen the body. And I listened respectfully, but honestly, I wasn't planning on buying anything that day. So after hearing him out, I just politely declined. And what happened next is what really caught my attention. Because instead of him moving on to the next person, he started talking to me about spirituality. He looked at me and said that I needed to deepen my spiritual practice, whatever it was. He talked about being connected, about listening more carefully, observing and paying attention to the messages that life sends. And he said I had a lot of ancestors around me. Now, here's the ironic part. Just the day before, I had a conversation with myself, and I finally started feeling more settled in my life here in Jamaica. And I made the decision that it was time to dive deeper into my spiritual practices. So I was going to pray more. I was going to meditate more, reflect, journal, be more intentional with connection with the things that nourish my soul. And I hadn't told anyone that. It was simply a private commitment that I had made to myself. So when this Rasta man, a complete stranger, sat there and started delivering the exact message I had been giving myself just 24 hours earlier, it got my attention. And I don't take those things for granted. Some people call it coincidence or intuition. It was divine guidance. Whatever you choose to call it, I've learned that when certain messages appear in my life, it's worth paying attention. So we talked for a while longer before he left, and he offered me the bitters again. He gave them to me. Now, I won't lie to you. The taste is absolutely distressful. There is no other way to describe it. If you've ever had traditional bush medicine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the kind of taste that makes your entire face screw face and you question all your choices. But I've been taking these bitters for 2 days now, and I have to say, so far, I am thoroughly impressed. I can already understand why people here swear by these traditional remedies that have been passed down through generations, because the ingredients are simple, they're natural, they're made from the land, and there's something very beautiful about that. And I'm not ready to give a full review just yet. 2 days isn't enough to make any major claims, so I'm going to continue taking them for a full week, and then I'm going to do another video on my experience and findings. But what I've noticed so far is that these bush bitters are powerful despite their challenging flavor. More importantly, the entire encounter reminded me of something I've learned over and over again since coming to Jamaica. This has always been a magical place for me. Not magical in like a fantasy way, but magical in the way that life seems to place exactly the right people in your path at exactly the right moment. It's a place where casual conversation can turn into a lesson, and where a stranger can deliver a message that you've been needing to hear. It's where wisdom seems to appear when and if you're open enough to receive it. And I've had so many experiences like that here over the years, over the decades that I've been coming here, where the universe, God, spirit, whatever word resonates with you, has sent confirmation through unexpected people and unexpected circumstances or experiences. And every time it happens, I'm reminded to stay open, to listen and trust, because I know as long as I continue to follow these messages, these nudges, these revelations, I know I'm going to be more than fine. Like, I just know it. I am in the place of instant manifestation. The soil speaks here. The air speaks here. The hills speak here. Everything speaks here, no matter what it is. And everything gives you a message. Sometimes it's a message from a friend. Sometimes it's a message from a stranger. Sometimes it comes from life experience. But this Rasta man on the beach trying to sell me bitters, he was the vessel on that particular day, at that particular time, to remind myself of the promise I made to myself and to follow through. And I love that for me and for him. And I'm going to come back with a review about these bitters because I have been feeling amazing for the last 2 days since taking these bitters. Thank you so much for listening. Love, health, and wealth.